understand, and I've not seen notice that he has applied for permission to appeal. That has been struck out and refused on papers. The order says that he can apply for an oral hearing if within 7 days of receipt of the order he requested one, but must then dispense copy of the transcript before the district judge. He didn't do that, and the order said that failing doing that, the application for his appeal would be struck out without further order.
Okay. You're reading from the last order?
I'm reading from the order if I want to judge that.
Please. Okay, now, Mr. Nasser,
Yes, sir.
seen this order?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right.
The original order at the county court when we were previously on there. Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, let me just absorb the terms. You have the copy of the order there?
Not with me. I'll be honest with you, Your Honor, I had to contact the court by the phone and I had to write down the actual order over the phone because it took a very, very long period of time for them to proceed with this matter. But
what the order provides for is for you to get a transcript. You know what a transcript is?
not really, to be honest, Your Honor.
Well, if these proceedings are being recorded,
Sorry?
these proceedings are being recorded. I've got a microphone in front of me and you've got a microphone in front of you.
Yes, sir.
And a transcript is when somebody sits down with a keyboard and types out everything that's said.
Sure.
Okay? Now you want to appeal against the order of District Judge Cohen on the 3rd of July.
I do indeed.
Okay. And what this order does is it provides for you to go and get a transcript of what happened in front of Judge Cohen.
I did all that. I sent it to the court, Your Honor.
You've got a transcript?
I sent it to the court, but they sent me a letter saying you have the oral.
I have no clips, okay? But you've got a computer record, so I'm just going to check.
Yes.
When did you send the transcript to the court?
It was similar sort of a period of time as they sent me a letter and asking me you have 7 days to send this letter, Your Honor.
Have you read the transcript from the court?
No, this is a day. I never read it. I just sent everything off
Just sent it in?
because they told me you have to send everything in.
Okay. Just going to check to see whether it's sent in.
Is that possible to say something else, Your Honor?
Just well, take one step at a time. You're on the bounds. We'll get to those in due course, thank you. Since the 2nd of October, apparently, the claimant has sent into the court a transcript of the hearing before BJ Cohen on the 3rd of July.
What do I have to do, Your Honor?
Well, you told me that you asked for and obtained a transcript.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's what you told me.
I've sent everything.
And you sent it to the court.
I have.
The court hasn't received it. Okay. Do you have any paper record at all of your dealings in relation to the transcript?
I may have some in my laptop, but I don't have anything on me at this moment of time, Your Honor. But I would like to add this, Your Honor. The reason that I'm in this court is there was a court hearing that I was represented by a certain solicitor with security services in 2012. That security services were requiring to revoke my citizenship as it was in the interest of the public, and there was also permission to use a firearm. I believe it's shoot to kill policy. After the investigation was done, the compensation was paid out. The solicitor has that represented me with fraudulent stuff be able to take that money, but which later on would be recovered. The solicitor, I believe, because I have been there is in my record that there is some sort of I'm not perfectly stable and something like a psychological problem. I am not in possession of that money, and I believe the money is held by the court fund office, which I've clearly sent them a letter, but unless I do not have the account number, I will not be able to access the money, and there is no way I'll be able to access the money from that solicitor because he's been arrested by Suka and he is in prison. So the reason I'm here, Your Honor, is to desperately recover this paperwork, which is impossible for me to recover, as there is no lawyer. The solicitor firm and the whole thing has been closed down, shut down completely. The solicitor is in prison. The people who are representing me at the court are gone, and there is no way security services will provide me with that paperwork, unfortunately. So this is a reason that I'm here in this court today, in order to recover those paperwork. And I'm sorry if I don't know the rules and the regulation, but the compensation has been paid out, which is an extremely large amount of money. I need to be able to recover that. What do I have to do? I'm just one guy who knows nothing, to be honest. Please help me out, Your Honor.
Could I see the pen, please?
There were several versions of the particulars that was said that essentially identical, only one.
Now, I've read through your claims,
Mm.
okay? And they came up in front of District Judge Howard on the 3rd of July. You were present, presumably, on the 3rd of July.
I was there, yes, sir.
You were there. And was there somebody acting for the Attorney General on that day?
Yes, there was
You were.
there was another gentleman as well.
And there was a hearing in front of Mr. District Judge Howard.
Yes, Your Honour.
Now, he presumably said to you, tell me what your case is about.
Yes, Your Honour, but I did not have some of the information that I do at the time.
Yeah. And he said to you,
Mm.
I imagine, Mr. Nasres Fahani.
That's right.
I'm not used to it. Nasres Fahani. I don't think there's anything in this. I'm going to strike it out. You tell me why I should allow you to continue. Did he say something like that?
Yes, Your Honour.
And you presumably told him some more information.
Well, Your Honour, I don't know the law inside the
I
book,
don't know whether you know the law or not.
but I know I couldn't really tell him much, to be honest with you.
Okay. And he listened to you, and at the end of it all, he said, "No, I'm striking this case out."
Because the lady was more skillful, sir.
Yeah, she's a
Barrister.
professional barrister.
Yes,
That's the game.
of course.
Right. So then you said, "I want to appeal,"
Yes, sir.
and he said, "Well, I'm not giving you permission to appeal."
No, he didn't.
No. You didn't say that.
No,
You didn't ask him.
no.
Okay. Then you put in a piece of paper saying, "I want to appeal."
Yes.
And Judge Bauscher, who made this order, she said, "Well, I've looked at this on paper.
Uh,
I don't think there's anything in this."
uh,
And she said, "If you want to have an oral hearing, permission to appeal, you've jolly well got to get a transcript, so that she, Judge Bauscher, and now I, could find out exactly what was said in front of District Judge Cohen."
well, Your Honour,
And you went off and you got a transcript.
I write down what happened and I send it to the court.
Ah, did you get a transcript?
Is
I've
that-
explained to you that this is all recorded, and a transcript is a typed version of what is recorded with everybody saying.
Well, how would I be able to do that? I did it with myself.
Ah, you did it yourself. I see. Okay.
This is what I meant, Your
So
Honour.
you sent in your record, your note of the proceedings.
Yes.
Have you got that there?
No, Your Honour, but it should be in my laptop. I didn't know how
Did
to.
you send it to the Attorney General? No.
Mm,
So, the position is this. On the face of this order, your application for appeal is struck out because you haven't got a transcript. Okay?
Your Honour, but this
No point telling me
money.
you didn't understand what it
I know, but this money is still there. How can I recover that money?
Right. Okay. Now, is there anything else you want to say to me about why District Judge Cohen's order to strike out your claim should not stand?
Yes, Your Honour.
You tell me what you want to tell me.
First of all, it is on the interest of the justice to carry on with this matter. Secondly, the judge did not even take a look at any of the evidence that I had in regards to the things that has been happening to me by the security services, which there are some evidence available. Some of them are pretty horrific, such as CCTVs and many other things. I did not have information in regards to where the money was, which I do now. This money have to be recovered somehow. You know, I'm sorry, but due to the fact that involvement of security services in this case, and many people not believing me, you're known to have certain they say you have a psychological problem, but the fact is this money exists, and I need to recover this money. There is no way for me to be able to do that. I am living in complete isolation, and I am having a lot of trouble at this moment of time due to the fact that there are many people that they don't want me to be in the country in order to recover this money. So, Your Honour, this is in the interest of the justice. I don't have Official Secret Act to protect me. I don't have National Secret Act to protect me. I don't have any of those. This is in the interest of the justice, that when somebody does something to someone, there must be a prosecution. It is in the interest of the public also, and justice. I have evidence, Your Honour. It's not something that I have empty-handed. I'll be able to prove many things in this case, and I sincerely hope you'll be able to help me out in order to recovering the money that is belong to me, that I don't have any paperwork to get, and I live in total, is that what you say, agony? And total isolation, in a horrifying condition, Your Honor. You cannot imagine what they do to me as I walk out of this door in order to leave the country, in order to recover this money. There are certain people which it will all come out on the case. So I sincerely appreciate if you would allow this for me to be able to recover this paperwork, and to be able to recover the money that is belong to me. That this is a letter, if you like, I can provide you with from the court fund office.
Yes,
So please. That unless I do not have a reference number
okay.
or the court number, which I cannot do that. I can provide the names and details of the solicitors and everything else in order to do that. And please don't hold this against me, not being a professional barrister and not knowing in law so much, but it is in the interest of the justice and me and my health and the money which has to be recovered simply, and there is no other way absolutely for me to recover the money unless by the court investigation by the court. Also, I would like to let you know, Your Honor, that due to the fact that isolation that I'm going through, due to the fact that police does not believe me and they say you have some sort of a psychological problem, I am stopped from many. As you know, police have a power to take the public away from you, as they could say you are a danger to the public, and they stop you from certain employment, and your life is in a horrifying condition, even when you have certain evidence that these things has been happening to you. So I would like you to take in count the both parties' interest, not just one, and understand this money has to be recovered one way or another. And my evidence should be having a look, Your Honor. Some of the evidence I can present to the court would be pretty horrific. It would be horrifying and terrifying for the court to see. Thank you very much.
The first problem I have is the application for permission to appeal. I have listened, given the claimant 2 opportunities to explain to where it is that District Judge Perry went wrong. In the event I am not satisfied that permission should be granted, because I don't think that there is any real prospect of success or other compelling reasons why the appeal should be had. And in any event, on the information given to me, it seems that the sanction which Her Honour Judge Boucher proposed in paragraph 2 of her order of the 2nd of October bites in any event, and this application was struck out for failure to obtain that transcript. Now, the next question is one in which Mr. Nasr Sahani seeks advice from me. We do not sit here to give advice. Nonetheless, I am prepared to devote 2 more minutes to this problem. You're telling me that you brought some proceedings for damages and money was paid into court. Is that right?
The money was I was taken to the court by security services to revoke my citizenship, but the money was paid out. Yes, sir.
Paid out or paid into court?
Paid out to the solicitor. After that, his arrest, it was paid back to the court.
So your solicitor made off with your money, is that right?
Yes, but then the money was recovered. He was arrested by Suka and the money was recovered. He's in jail at the moment. The money is at the court at the moment.
What is the solicitor's name?
Arash Nasuri.
Spelled?
Sure. A R A
Yeah.
S H
Yes.
N, and his surname is N for Norman,
Yeah.
A for Alpha,
Yeah.
S, I think it's double S,
Yeah.
O U R for Romeo, I for Indigo.
Okay. And he was representing.
Yes, he was an immigration
What you
advisor.
You've obviously got a computer. What you do is you go on to the computer. Write this down.
Okay.
And you go to a site called the Law Society, LAW.
I have done that, Your Honor, but
Well, then that will tell you exactly where his professional address is.
yes, I have his address. I know the law firm, but the problem is he's in jail, and his immigration advising license has been revoked due to that. So he's no longer credited by these organizations. So this is a problem. That's why.
What you told me is he went off with your money while he was purporting to act as your solicitor, as a representative of a given firm of solicitors.
Yes, Your Honor.
Take it up with the senior partner of that firm of solicitors.
The firm closed down. The company, it was involved in many fraud.
Yeah, was he the only one?
Yes, I think that all of them were arrested. There were 2 or 3 of
Go
them.
to the Solicitors Compensation Fund at the Law Society. The solicitor has done harm to you. You're entitled to some compensation. That's it. I'm not going to devote any more public time to this. Thank you very much.
Thank you.